Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 24 and another part of the Lewis Hamilton career mode. Today, we are taking on the Miami Grand Prix, the full feature-length Grand Prix. Thank you very much for the support on the series so far. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully, you continue to enjoy the series going forward. We had a great time last time out in the sprint. Got a bit of damage at turn one, but ended up finishing fourth in the end, I believe. So it was a decent performance. Another good haul of points, and we're now in a very nice position in the championship that we're starting to pull away from George. We're 8 points ahead of him in the championship. He is very, very close to us, but I think that we can put in an even better performance in qualifying today. Now, we are going to treat ourselves to some brand new components to help us along our journey. We're obviously out of Parc Fermé now, but we are going to treat ourselves to some new bits and pieces just to try and get the engine looking nice and fresh and give us a bit more of a chance on the straights, because that's where we were really struggling yesterday. A bit more power on that very, very long straight. We'll obviously use that tougher engine in practice and in places like Monaco and Singapore later in the season. But yeah, looking forward to it. So let's see how we get on in qualifying today.
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Okay, so down on the track for qualifying. One thing I would say that I would like to do is reduce our rear wing a little bit, maybe reduce our front wing just a little as well, just to give us a little bit more straight line speed. I think that is important. So we're gonna risk it, take a little bit off the rear wing so that we're able to overtake a little bit more in the race. It might affect our qualifying pace, but hopefully we'll be all right. Let's see how we get on. Okay, then here we come. Up to the final corner. It's felt quite quick this lap. I think we've made some good changes to the car. It's actually feeling a lot less snappy. And now we head up to the line, and it's going to be a 26.9. That is by far the quickest time that we've put in so far. That is awesome. And quicker than Max Verstappen as well, which is what we like to see. You can see we can improve through this first sector as well. So, yeah, things are looking good for us here. There we go then, comfortably through to Q2 in first position there. 2/10 ahead of Max Verstappen. Okay, Q2, here we come. Little bit of overtake on the exit there, DRS open, and it's a 26.8, a 10th quicker than what we managed in Q2, and it looks like we could well be heading for our second pole position of the season. Lewis Hamilton is back, everybody. Okay, so maybe a little bit more back down to earth there. 26.8 puts us 5th in Q2, but it's Max Verstappen that is quickest there. Look at Bottas up in P4. But going out in Q2, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Ricciardo, Logan Sargent, and Zhou Guanyu. Okay, first run at pole position then. On the used tyres, let's see how we get on as we fly up towards the finish line. Oh, it's a 27.4, which is only enough for 6th place. I have to say, quite disappointed with that. I thought we could have got maybe into the 26s on the used soft tyres and then bolted on the brand new ones and blew that time away, but only P6 on this. And I have noticed Carlos Sainz must have been knocked out in Q1. which that's a huge shock because he won, of course, the last race in China.
The tank's pretty much empty.
Well, purple sector 1 here will stay on board because this is feeling like a pretty special lap, to be honest with you. Oh, we nearly went into the wall there because I was looking too much at the delta. But this is just one of them laps where I'm not even locking the tyres. And I have to say, the setup changes, absolute perfection, really. This is what the car should feel like. 7/10 up on our teammate. Through the middle sector. Purple through sector 1. Purple through sector 2. We're losing time down this straight because we've run out of deployment. But here we come. Round the final corner. It's going to be an incredible time. And it should really be pole position as we head up. It's a 26-3.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
That was some lap. Woo. Well, I mean, yeah, knocked 0.5 of a second off what we did in Q2. Max Verstappen got close.
Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
But that is our second pole position of the season. We obviously had a pole in Japan and a pole now here in Miami. This car is coming alive and we're starting to feel very, very good in it. Let's see how we get on in the race.
Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and of course, as of 2022, Formula One. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Leclerc, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Bottas, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Sargent, Ricciardo, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Sainz, Stroll, Magnussen, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Here's Lewis Hamilton, one of the legends of Formula One, but let's have a chat about him. Now, Ant, you know us. Professionals as we are, we don't listen to rumours all the time, just some of the time. And in the case of this driver, I think we were right to listen to those rumours because they were true.
Seems like the rumours are true, Crofty. Now, the good thing is for the driver that if you've potentially signed or had chats with a team that are going to further your career, that's all well and good, but the problem it immediately creates within your own team now is that potentially the team stop giving you inside information and therefore you're not privy to that knowledge of where the car's going in terms of its future development.
Okay, right, here we are down on the track then. We are certainly going to be going for the one-stop strategy. Going to be on to mediums and then on to hards midway through the Grand Prix. I think that seems fair enough. Everything seems good. Obviously, has to be taken with a pinch of salt somewhat because we took the new engine. So it's fresh components And that's probably the reason why we're such a significant step ahead of the likes of Verstappen. But we did hook it up. It was a terrific lap. I think the setup changes really did helped us with our straight line speed, and hopefully it'll help us to keep in front in this Grand Prix. Can we end the drought? Can we win the Miami Grand Prix? Let's find out.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out.
Okay, so everybody except Tsunoda, Sainz and Stroll on soft. Stroll out in Q1 as well. I mean, that's ridiculous, wasn't it?
Hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
So here we are then, we're ready. We're going to be going towards turn 1. Max Verstappen's going to be on our inside. It could be feisty. Obviously, Verstappen got off to a horrible start to the Grand Prix yesterday. He'll be looking for a better start today. But here we go. Lights out, away we go here. In Miami, it's a very good start. We go straight over to block Max Verstappen, and we hold it nicely into turn 1 then. And we are ahead, and we lead after the first corner. It's obviously a very short run down to turn 1 here in Miami. So, not that surprising that we managed to stay in front. What is surprising, though, is that Sergio Perez is the man that has got past Max Verstappen. We're going to slip it straight into hot lap mode to give us a little bit more power at the start of this Grand Prix. There goes Perez. He's going to be trying to go around the outside here, and we do hold the inside. Once again, a little bit of argy-bargy there with Sergio Perez, and well, we need to try and keep our nose clean today, because that damage that we picked up yesterday very much did affect our race, and we don't want to be feeling that again today. But it's a decent start. Obviously, we get to a point where DRS is open on lap 2, so we'd love to get a second ahead by the end of the first sector. That would be the dream.
DRS now enabled.
But it's a decent first lap. And we're leading here in Miami. It was a good start off the grid and managing to cover off Max Verstappen. I think that's a huge deal, because he could have easily went on to just dominate this race. We're going to be in trouble here. Lap 3 of this Grand Prix. Perez is going to have DRS. We're going to take the inside line here. He's got DRS open. Max Verstappen is there as well. He might try and get around the both of us here, and he does try it. Oh, and there is contact. Contact with Max Verstappen. That is not a surprise at all. We're going to need to check that our car's okay after that. It looks okay. But here comes Max again. He is trying his luck here. DRS open. And Max Verstappen somehow takes the lead. And there's Sergio Perez. We're forced to go over the curbs there. Whew. DRS is open, but it's not making much difference for us. It's Max Verstappen that leads here in Miami, and there's a little incident now
front wing, you've taken some minor damage
with Sergio Perez. And again, after the sprint race, we had a little incident with Sergio. Now in the race, we've done it as well, and that's going to virtually ruin our race. We've got so much understeer now. This is not good. This is really not good. And that's Charles Leclerc having a look. He makes a bit of contact. And George Russell's trying it as well. How are we so slow in a straight line all of a sudden? What is going on? This Grand Prix, we're just about staying with Sergio Perez. I think pace is coming to us a little bit, but the damaged front wing is hampering us slightly. And although we are getting used to it, we could be in a lot better a position. So I'm thinking we come in a couple of laps early. So not this lap, but next lap. We slap on a new front wing and start really pumping in qualifying times. So need to save our ERS deployment a little bit. Because as these are battling before the pit stop, we might be able to get a bit of an undercut and save some of that time. We're going to lose about 5 seconds with this pit stop. It is going to be fairly disastrous for our race. But it might be what gets us back into it, because I think we need the new front wing to find that extra
pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Few tenths.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
To be fair, we're only 3 seconds behind Max Verstappen as it is. Most corners like that, when the tyres are not as good, we can't lean on them as much, so we are going to come in this lap. We're going to take that risk. Because otherwise we're just going to be stuck where we are. Leclerc will eventually get past us, and then what do we do? So we might as well just try and go for something a little bit different here. Come in nice and early. DRS open. So here we come then, into the pit lane. It's an early pit stop.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
But we are in. Let's see how quickly we can get that front wing on. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. We'll settle for that.
We go, and that was a very nice stop.
Yeah, that's
no
maybe about 5 seconds lost, but as I say, I think being back to full fitness
no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
And being in clear air, that is going to be the big thing now. So we got to push hard. We've got to try and get ourselves back into this. So here we go. It's hammer time.
Okay, Lewis, we've got some...
And he's come out behind us. He started on the soft tyres, but he also started in P17 on the grid, and he's just come out in front of us. And that could scupper us a little bit.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
I don't think his mediums are going to last that long, though, if I'm perfectly honest. Here we come out of the pit lane, and you can see the cars that have come out ahead of us. Now, we knew that was going to happen. We knew we were going to lose positions. But now, hopefully, we've got something to fight them with because we've got that new front wing. We're down the inside of Albon straight away there.
Reminder that you can play around with the RS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
That's pretty good. Well, Albon surely not going to make his way back past. He tries it around the outside, but we're okay.
Pits, he's in the pits now.
So he's just come out of the pit lane in 5th place. I can see George and Charles fighting it out up ahead. I think Leclerc has got DRS here, so he's surely going to be the one in front, but they're still side by side. And actually, George barges his way through, but this has got to be an opportunity for us to try and find our way past. And yet we go down the inside of Lando Norris. We're through. That was a great move. Now then, is Leclerc going to manage to get himself back past George Russell? George is surely suffering from the same issues we are in terms of our straight line speed around here. This is so close, and Leclerc is through. Oh, right then. Now we need to be a little bit careful. Don't want to get that 3-second penalty that we know so well. There's Fernando Alonso in 3rd place at the moment. This is a chance for Russell. Down the inside of Leclerc. We're going to try a bit of a switcheroo here. And now we've got a good run on our teammates. But no, not just yet. But we should be able to make it past these two by the end of the race. But yeah, Fernando Alonso has really been the one to gain out of all of this. And once again, we find the gap, and we go through it. And we are through on our teammate. So much more grip through there. DRS open. Yeah, George trying it down the inside. We leave him some space. But there's no way he's going to get through there. But now it's a little bit tricky because we're going to have to make sure we get past Charles Leclerc here. I'll stay with him. Yeah, that's pretty good. See, Alonso has pitted. That was my thought, was maybe that's how he'd got up that high, was because he hadn't pitted yet, but no, he has. Let's just check our temps. Yeah, it looks okay for now. Yeah, Perez and Alonso fighting it out. That could well give us an opportunity to catch back up. Well, this could be our chance on Charles Leclerc. Not quite, didn't manage it that time. But we are very much getting there with him.
The car behind is dropping back by the...
Okay, more DRS. This could be the chance. We're going to use a little bit of overtake. And we do fly down the inside. And we're through on Charles Leclerc. Back into 4th place now. Oh, wow. Well, we've let him back through tactically there to try and get the DRS back. Because we had an awful corner. We are through once again. That was quick thinking there because we were in big trouble. Now then, here we go.
And gap to the car in front, 4.4 seconds.
There goes Charles trying to go down the inside, but fails to. Well, there goes Charles Leclerc back through.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
And now we're heading on to the final lap of the race, so Leclerc has timed it perfectly.
Final lap, push, push.
So let's see if we can get him back. I don't think we're going to be able to, and Lando Norris actually having a little look here. Just about managed to
It looks like rain is inbound.
fend him off.
It in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain.
Well, we're just about going to avoid the rain, but look at Leclerc, look at that. His ERS is being deployed up. He's gone so slow, he's used all of his ERS. But he goes down the inside. He's saved up that ERS, presumably. But we are right behind him now, and this is going to be our big chance. We're using our overtake. We've got DRS open. Charles Leclerc is there. He goes to the inside. Max Verstappen wins the Miami Grand Prix. We're going to hold it round the outside here. Are we going to beat Leclerc up to the line? Let's find out. Checkered flag is out. We finish fourth. And I think we can be happy with that.
Still got good points.
Even though we had the incident with the front wing. I mean, we got driver of the day, apparently. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
Well, another race victory today, and you can clearly see they're starting to believe in themselves more and more. You get to a stage, Crofty, where you become very hard to beat as a driver when you keep putting in performances like this one.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
It's Max Verstappen again, but what a performance from Fernando Alonso. He is very much shocked everybody there by getting onto the podium. He finishes
After an
third.
event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
But it is Max Verstappen that wins here in Miami. And yeah, a very, very strong performance from him today. But if you look at the results of the race, well, Carlos Sainz, he finished 11th in the end, so it was very important that we came out in front of him. We got ahead of Albon very quickly, then ahead of Norris and ahead of Russell, ahead of Leclerc. We really did carve our way through the field, but we needed to in the end because we'd messed up. We lost a bit of our front wing, and I think it was important to come in and change that. You could argue that those 5 seconds cost us second place today. Maybe we could have finished second with the pace that we had, but I think with that front wing damage, we'd have really, really struggled. You know, Leclerc was hounding the back of our car pretty much the whole way. We were able to comfortably get past most of them there. But I want to have a look at that start again. It was a very, very quick start. It was a quick getaway from us. Actually, a slower reaction to Max Verstappen to the lights. But heading down to turn 1, we were very, very good. And it was Sergio Perez that made the best start of anybody. And we looked good for a few laps, didn't we? We looked very, very good. But it was here that it had all gone wrong. And it was Verstappen. He took the lead. And then I think it was Sergio Perez. I don't know where it was here, wasn't it? Yeah. I would personally say that Perez has turned in on us there. But you know, we were there, and Perez turned in on us. I mean, we were on the curb, so I don't think there's a whole lot we could have done there. Let's have a ride on board with Checo as they head on to lap 4. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that is turning in on. And yeah, lost our front wing end plate. And that was pretty much that for that first stint. So I think we've been hard done by there. I thought it was perhaps our fault, but we are now 5th in the championship. Level on points with Sergio Perez, which I think is a really good achievement. And, you know, we're not battling for the championship this year, but if we can try and battle for second, that'd be amazing. Secure 3rd in the championship for Mercedes. I think we'd be pretty happy with that for our first season. Oh, what's Leclerc? Oh, this is a rating rivalry. Okay. We're now 90 rated, apparently. There you go. Let's see. So it must be coming now that we're going to be 90. Let's have a look. Hey, there we go. Into 90 rating now. It's 52.48 on the recognition. We did lose a little bit, which is a shame. We've done well there with our perks. Let's see what's happening back at headquarters. Is it going to be another secret meeting? That's the big question for me. Let's see, 90 rating. Let's see whether we have another secret meeting.
You have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport, and to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
Okay, very good. So, very happy with that then. Next time out, we are returning to Imola. So, looking forward to that Grand Prix next time out. If you have enjoyed this video, then give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.